recording. Hopefully this recording. I know I am going completely off the script. Even though I want to talk about old school movies, this is something that I would normally not talk about. But I have to talk about 1977, I believe is the year. I think I was 9 years old in 1977. Smokey and the Bandit. I saw this last night. Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you everything I know, then I'm going to talk about the movie. First of all, when this movie came out, it did some things. First of all, Trans Am sales went up. CB radio sales went up. They made a whole bunch of movies like this after, but the only one I think that did good after this, I think, was Cannonball Run. Another good movie. Jackie Chan was in it. The co-star is a country singer. He was asked to be in the movie, so he was in the movie. The song was so popular that he went in the studio and redid the song. And don't get me twisted now. I like old school country, like Randy Travis and all them people. Okay, I think I said most everything about it. Now, something else pops into my mind. I'll tell about it. Okay, now, this movie was also popular because at the time, Burt Reynolds is one of my favorite stars of that era. And thankfully, as I got older, it wasn't found out to me. I didn't find out that he was a racist. Burt Reynolds has always been Burt Reynolds. Now, I think there was something said about Jackie Gleason being a racist, but I'm not sure. But, okay, let me tell you about Jackie Gleason right quick. Jackie Gleason. I love this movie. I love Burt Reynolds. I love the soundtrack. Jackie Gleason made this fucking movie. Fuck the Honeymooners or anything else he did. Jackie Gleason made this movie. And from what I read and I saw on YouTube when I did research on it, he didn't want a script. He based this on a country cop that he knew or knew about. His character. This movie was so fucking funny. And the shit that he said in this movie was so fucking hilarious that there was sometimes I had to stop the movie. Because when I get into a little tickle and I start laughing, I can't stop. Jackie Gleason made this fucking movie. This is the only movie there were two movies that broke records in 1977. It was Star Wars and this. Star Wars is the only movie that made more money than this. And that's why they made all other movies after this. Cannonball Run, which was epic. And Cannonball Run, I think they made it too. Don't think I saw that. Anyway, okay, now let me get to what the movie was about. Smuggling. Try to get into the logistics and everything. They wanted to smuggle beer, I think it was Coors. Smuggle beers from one end of the country to another end of the country. But they had to have like a distraction. And that's where the Bandit came in. Burt Reynolds, he was the Bandit. I think I said Sally Fields was good for this part because she was dating Burt Reynolds at the time. So a lot of stunts that he did, it looked real because she trusted him and his driving and everything. Okay, let me get back to what I was saying. They wanted to smuggle beer, so he had to get a distraction. And distraction came in. He's supposed to distract the cops and everything so they could smuggle the beer. And the only hiccup is when Burt Reynolds picked up Sally Fields. She didn't want to get married, so she ditched the wedding. When she ditched the wedding, she was walking on the road, and he picked her off the road, picked up off the road. Now, with all this madness, Smokey, from Smokey and the Bandit, That's another nickname they came up with the CB radio. Jackie Gleason is the father, I believe, not the father-in-law, is the father of the groom. Well, wanted to be groom. Now he pissed off. So he going to get this bitch. The whole movie is goddamn Jackie Gleason and every other cop chasing Burt Reynolds. The shit is hilarious. This movie was so fucking good to me that when it went off, I didn't want it to go off. I wanted to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. And you can and you can tell the shift. I'm sure people in the movie theater knew that when it was starting to end, that it was the movie was going off. Because by the end of the movie, they had nothing but all the truck drivers involved to help them get where they had to go and everything. And the characters, Sally Field and Burt Reynolds, they got real close. They was already dating in real life. They got close, you know, and that's where their chemistry came from. With this movie right here, I know y'all like, damn, he talking about Smokey and the Bandit. I know a lot of y'all even saying, what the fuck is Smokey and the Bandit? It's a must watch. We got too many movies out there that are bullshit. And this is a movie that has, what do you call it, a theme? Every good movie should have a theme. That's like a lot of Oscar-winning movies. They had themes. They had a meaning to it. Now, I don't know if this was up for Oscar or not, but this did a whole lot for Burt Reynolds' career. It did a whole lot for I can't think of the name of the country singer. It did a whole lot for his career. It did. Sally Field is from, y'all know, she's from Gidget. And is the Gidget the same as the Flying Nun? They two different movies. I'm not sure. But her little cute self, she was in it. She was a little older though. Yes. This is a must-see, you better fucking see movie. And I'll say it again. Jackie Gleason, off the cuff, fucking acting. Fuck a script. His timing when he said shit is impeccable. Burt Reynolds, his smooth acting self. And Burt Reynolds is Burt Reynolds. I always like Burt Reynolds. He was always smooth. He could be hard, like in the Longest Yard. It's a remake. Yeah, The Longest Yard. He was in the original. I know I got a whole lot of shit under my belt. Yeah, I watched some movies. My memory fucked up, but for some reason, shit that shouldn't be important is coming up more than shit that need to be important. Like high school and all that shit's gone. Junior high school, I just get little bits and pieces and shit. And thanks to friends, y'all know who y'all are. Help me with my memory. Anyway, yes, Smokey and the Bandit. I don't remember if they wanted to do a 2. I don't think there's a 2. And I don't think Burt Reynolds would have signed off on it too. This is one of them fucking movies where you leave it the fuck alone. Don't fuck with it. Y'all got to see this movie. We all see this movie. Y'all let me know if I'm bugging or if this movie is as good as I say it is. I ain't going to say epic. That's another word that I've started saying that I've heard people say. I don't like it. I ain't going to go into why, but it would be it's epic. Smokey and the Bandit. I'm gonna try to put all the information in as usual. I'll try to put a little video of like a trailer or something in it. And as y'all notice, there's no music in this fucking review. I got music in every other review I have. There's no way in fuck I was gonna put music in this review. I'll put music after. But y'all need to fucking hear me. You hear that baritone? Y'all need to hear me, and understand me, and watch this fucking movie. And as far as I'm concerned, if you don't like it, it's on you. It means you don't get it, to me. There's too many bullshit movies out there. I got one thing I gotta say. The best movies are from the past. And this, just from what it is, to me, this is an Oscar. It should be an Oscar-nominated, Oscar-winning movie. I don't know what it did, if it was in the category, I don't know. but it should be there because it did too much for car industry, trucking industry. It just did too much. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. You know what I mean? God, this was good. I'm gonna have to watch this shit again. This is gonna have to be a movie that I have to get into my movie catalog. And y'all have to go see. I don't remember much about the Cannonball Run, but I just remember that it was a good movie too. But Smokey and the Bandit, to me, it's the standard. There do not need to be a remake of Smokey and the Bandit. Leave it alone. Everybody fucks it up. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. You're gonna fuck it up. Leave it alone. As always, I love y'all. Check this little thing I put in and let me know what y'all think about this. You know what I mean? I always appreciate your feedback and everything. And if it will ask me to watch a movie and I say okay, I go try to find a trailer or watch the movie if I can't because I couldn't watch it. I love y'all.